In a since-deleted tweet, Brown did fire back over the weekend saying, "Never friends, just had to get my ends. Shut up already." It was actually yesterday. He deletes it. It's gone. We can't even show it because we didn't get a screenshot of it. But it seems like the back and forth between Brown and his former teammates is still raging on. Yeah. So, Nate, believe it or not, the Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger drama is over.
Oh, nah, fam. I thought it was over. I mean, we kept talking about how they need to detach themselves from each other and how exes need to stop talking about each other. But every week we wake up and about one another. Listen, I can care less whose fault it was. I can care less if it's Big Ben's passive-aggressive nature caused permanent damage in the relationship, or if it was Antonio Brown being a diva. They're now on separate teams, wearing different jerseys. Just move on without each other. We're all good with you guys not talking about one another.
I'm going to take you behind the curtain a little bit. You do those sit-downs for one of the pregame shows, and Michelle Tafoya is one of the best at them. They tell you, the PR guys will sometimes tell you, hey, maybe don't ask this, maybe don't ask that. I'm assuming that the Steelers PR staff said, hey, if you could do this, let's talk about the team this year, not last year. Tafoya comes right out of the gates. Okay, Antonio Brown. And as long as Ben is going to do interviews and as long as Ben is going to be on the field, until we play football, this is what you're going to get. So if that was a sneak peek at what we're getting for the opener against the Patriots, please, more. I am all for it. Tafoya, kudos to you. And Ben, sorry, you don't dictate how a journalist gets to ask the questions. And in this case, Michelle Tafoya was going for it.
It's good. I'll put up the note quickly. It's just, I look at that clip of Roethlisberger, you know what I think? I just think, pray for Derek Carr. Pray for Derek Carr. This is going to be a long, long ride. And what did I say? I think it was last Friday on the show. I think I said, how many days do you think it's going to be on our show where we're talking about Antonio Brown for a brand new topic that has nothing to do with the Oakland Raiders? Guys, stop the clock. It's been 5 days, and I will pose it again. We leave for Chicago 1 week for today. Between now and then, are we having another Antonio Brown conversation about a whole new topic that has nothing to do with the 2019 Raiders? I say absolutely take the clip.
We probably will, but that's Antonio Brown's own doing. I feel like if Ben Roethlisberger, after a great game where James Washington, your guy, has a tremendous, productive game, or Juju catches a game-winning touchdown, even if he's just out there speaking nicely about those wide receivers, anything he says that is from the heart and about those guys is going to get misconstrued as some sort of subtweet situation towards Antonio Brown.
Le'Veon Bell was very positive towards James Conner. I haven't heard Antonio Brown praising Juju or James Washington. I don't see that coming, Kay.
No, he disrespected Juju.
He doesn't like those guys.
Yeah.
No, Big Ben being asked about his teammates.
Sure, I'm saying I think
connect that to Antonio Brown the whole
Brown
way
he can't resist.
Yeah. At GMFB with your tweets.
Some people aren't made for the Twitter era, right?
Yeah.
Time was, Ben would say this, and Antonio would have to wait to go sit down with Ray Ratto and get his pad out and do a long-form thing, and it would take a week, instantaneous, and then he deleted it, which is also a little Bush.
I bet Rich
if you're going to put it out there, let me just say this, okay?
Many thoughts.
If you're going to put it out there,
what do you mean?
leave it out there, fam. You know what I'm saying?